Today we are looking at an AFK engineering gold making build. Engineering has always been a pain with the amount of time you need to be making all the different parts to craft an item. It's normal for you to need parts to craft parts. This means when you are mass producing stuff, the amount of time you spend crafting can be one of the most annoying factors of engineering. Even if you're making a profit on what you're crafting, the amount of time you're spending getting there just feels bad. What we are looking at today is the pieces part specialization build, which is an optimized engineering tree. In order to do what I'm going to show you today, we need to get 5 points into optimized engineering to unlock the pieces part, and then we need to max that out with a further 30 points. 35 points is not really a long-term goal, but it's perhaps something that you won't be doing in the first week of Dragonflight either. The final point in pieces part states that whenever you create a basic engineering part, you have a small chance to receive a random rousing element. Basically, while we're spending all that time creating the parts we need for our engineering, we will be stacking rousing elements. Now it does say elements, this means fire, earth, frost and air. You cannot get decay or order from this. This means all the time we spend crafting parts, we're going to be making gold from all these rousing elements that we can sell. Now we can potentially be using a lot of rousing fire and earth as well in making some of our parts, so these would actually be useful in our own crafting. To set this up, firstly we need 25 engineering profession skill to unlock specializations. I have an engineering leveling guide that I'll link on the screen at the end of the video. I would probably suggest going a bit further than this and try to maximise the amount of first time crafting bonuses so you can push towards that 35 engineering knowledge that we need to unlock this build as soon as possible. Check out your trainers in Valdrakken and the consortium NPCs nearby every now and then for profession quests that give you free engineering knowledge. I did an hour's testing of crafting handfuls of bolts using rank 1 basic ore. This is the most basic engineering part, using low quality reagents with no special push towards crafting speed, so this should be the minimum result that you would expect for an hour's crafting. In this hour I used around 10,000 ore to make around 4,300 bolts. It is possible that your crafting speed may be faster than this on live, but on this particular beta realm it was just a bit laggy with mass crafting. In this hour I got 67 rousing in total, split between 20 fire, 18 earth, 15 frost and 14 air. This is not a mind-blowing amount, but also it's pretty good considering it's purely a bonus. To me this spec hinges on how long you can spend doing this, so how much stuff can you shift at the auction house to keep this going. If you can sell enough stuff at a profit to be doing this AFK for several hours a day, then I think this is a pretty amazing goal making build. To do this you want to be selling as much stuff on the auction house that's profitable, that comes from these parts as possible, and you definitely want to be trying to sell the parts themselves to people too lazy to be bothered to craft them. A lot of this sells on the cross-region commodities market too, so there are potentials to get a lot of sales. This is by no means the best profession spec out there, but engineering has always struggled with gold making, so if we can have a spec that can make us a decent amount of gold whilst we're AFK crafting, then I don't think we can ask for too much more than that. The truth is we just don't know until we see what sales are like in Dragonflight, but this spec definitely has some potential. Thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.